everyone, this is Heather with Twin Flame Blu-ray Tarot. This is your reading for, now I have to figure that out, Thursday, March 10th, 2022. Yesterday I said February. Yeah, that's how off I was. Not that it's easy for me to get the date wrong. I am a Pisces and we have no concept of time in this dimension as it is. I'm using Fairy Tarot by formerly Doreen Virtue. And now Radley Valentine. Okay. Let's see. I never pull cards. I'm pulling cards face up. Pulling them in order, so it's not like I'm picking and choosing, but I was like, I've never in my life pulled cards face up. The world has turned topside. Whew. Okay. So, okay, today we're starting off with the Six of Pentacles. Yesterday we ended with that, I think. No, we ended with Six of Wands yesterday. Okay. What is going on? Lots of Pentacles suits, which is Autumn in this deck. Six of Autumn. Sixes being the best number to get in tarot. This is money coming in. This is abundance. This is all things good. Okay, and under that, I'm happy to see this one. Putting down of a burden. And completion of a cycle. The Ten of Wands is a heavy cycle, so has not been a fun or easy thing to get through. On the other end from that card, on the bottom row, is the Nine of Winter, which is Nine of Swords. It's fears, nightmares, things coming to light to be dealt with. Next to, second card out, Six of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles in reverse. And when I look at this, I just see divine masculine energy just like totally flipped upside down. Usually I see King of Pentacles being like King Midas from my other deck is what the book says about him. And, you know, everything he touches turns to gold kind of thing. This to me is kind of screaming divine masculine energy being in reverse. They're dealing with some of their own issues. Some of it has to do with money, which is this card, and some of it just has to do with life and, well, I'm hearing security and abundance being in reverse. High Priestess is right under the King of Autumn, which again is reiterating to me this is divine masculine, divine feminine head to head here. Today it looks like the divine feminine energy is in the upright, which is nice. I will say, did anyone feel an upswing in the energies for the divine feminine or anywhere in the collective today? Because I did a bit. It was nice, especially after going through this kind of a cycle. So yeah, it was a nice switch, some good news, some good energies coming in, so that helped. And after the King of Autumn, the Magician, so starting out on a new path, big brand new path. This is Major Arcana. Next to that, Ace of Autumn, Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings with jobs, money, career, luck, I just heard as well. And I haven't finished all of these cards yet, but the extra card sitting next to the Ace of Autumn is Two of Autumn, which is really growing what you already have. So after we start this new chapter, if some of us have been, you know, taken down in the dumps again, or just felt like the rug was pulled out from under, that now we get to just, and it's quick, it's a big expansion, which again is really nice to see, because I know on spiritual path we all have our own points that we have to hit in this life, but it's nice to see that, you know, what the universe is going to take us on a roller coaster ride. At least we get to go back up on the upswing and expand on what we have already accomplished before. It's like they don't just leave us down in the dumps. They're going to bring more rewards our way. I'm not feeling like I'm saying this correctly today. I'm tripping over words. Okay, under the Magician, Princess of Swords. She is what I call my sassy pants card. Let's see if you can see the words there. I typically don't just go off words, but sometimes it's nice to read those. So I just heard get your sassy pants on. Some of us that are going back out into the world again after being kind of kept from the public for a long time, and things have been so topsy-turvy. I will tell you, for me personally, it's gonna be an interesting ride. Have to keep you posted on what's coming, but yeah, there's been a lot of this energy flying around too, just with people out in the world. Everybody's kind of on one right now because of all the changes, and people, especially people who don't really know what's going on with all the changes, they're in fight or flight, and that does not make for pretty interactions a lot of the time. So again, right next to this, it is bringing up fears and nightmares and things for people who, I mean, for all of us too, because this world is shifting and changing, but at least some of us who have more spiritual insight or faith in whatever you have faith in, knowing that out of all of this chaos, better things are coming. At least we have kind of a way to deal with some of the fears and stuff that come up. But for a lot of people, they're just floundering, and so it's going to be, like I said, if some of us are going back out into the world to deal with people again, one-on-one possibly, then yeah, we're going to be face-to-face with a lot of people doing crazy stuff. So it's going to require a lot of patience and calm and patience. We'll say that twice. That's been coming up in readings too. So two of the other extra cards that came out were in reverse. Queen of Autumn and Four of Autumn. So King of Autumn and Queen of Autumn are both in reverse. Again, this is reiterating divine partnership. Why is my hand shaking so hard? And then Four of Autumn, Four of Pentacles. Again, people are, and these wanted to come out on the bottom row. So it's almost like these last four cards, the Princess of Winter, the Knight of Winter, the Queen of Autumn, and the Four of Autumn in reverse. It's kind of like looking into the outside world and seeing how a lot of people, I mean, this is financial stuff. This is, you know, a card that should be stability, a queen, like a Taurus energy that should be stability. And Taurians in general do not like instability. They like to have their home. They like to have things in place. Finances, all of it in place. They don't want a lot of shakeups. And right now there's a lot of shakeups. This card going into reverse to me is very unstable energy. So, going back to the goods, like the top row of good stuff. Six of Autumn, good things are coming. These three, really saying, yes, good things are coming, good things are multiplying. There's a big brand new path that's starting, new abundance, new money coming in. But, you know, even if you're still doing the work from home thing or work for yourself thing or whatever you're doing, there's still a lot of this whole bottom row is like upheaval and fears and things like that. So that's still kind of an underlying theme in the world for quite some time now. We're not really ever, in my opinion, going back to just, you know, hunky-dory the way things were. So there's going to be a lot of extra emotions and feelings flying around. So I've definitely upped my shielding, clearing, protecting my energy, my space, that kind of thing. So highly recommend, because otherwise you're picking up on all the stuff that is flying around the planet, and it is flying everywhere. When I would say 2 years ago, when everything really hit, I had felt pockets of fear from natural disasters, tsunamis, like things like that around the world, floods, whatever. But this was just, I mean, all across the planet. It was this big fear wave that came across, and I had to really, really, really shield. I had to keep breathing because nobody knew what was going to happen. Even if we weren't afraid of what was being said or broadcasted. It's still like, what's everyone on the planet going to do? Like, is this going to cause craziness for a lot of people? So, yeah, definitely recommend shielding, clearing, protecting your energy, working with your spirit guides and angels, asking them to come in and shield you. I do that every day, at least twice a day, because when I wasn't, all the stuff kept hitting me, and I could not stay in my own balance and my own power and using my intuition. I wouldn't have been able to do what I do if I hadn't kept clear. And regardless of what's happened in the last 2 years, that's a given for anyone that's doing any kind of spiritual work like this too. So I will get off my soapbox, but I just wanted to kind of go over the energies that are on the table at the moment. And I think I'm going to pull a couple oracle cards. This is a long one today, but I think we need it. Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. Okay. Just one of those, and then I want Wisdom of Avalon as well. Oh, these are coming out easy today. Okay. The High Priestess again, from a totally different and unrelated oracle deck. These two keep coming out. They came out in a friend's reading, and then I think on my Insta. So the deer is gentleness, and the frog to me is big leaps forward. This one says cleaning house, releasing emotional baggage, and the deer is gentleness and diplomacy. I almost said diplomacy, which is sitting over the fears card. So again, to me, emphasizing what I was just saying with approach other people with gentleness, because you don't know what it is that's going through their head, the fear that's charging through their bodies. You just have no idea. So we get from the first deck a leg up, which is kind of a boost from the universe, which is what I'm taking these last couple cards to be gifts from the universe to keep us moving forward during this crazy time. High Priestess card wanted to sit right over the other High Priestess card. Staying balanced, staying centered, working with your own intuition, working with that connection with higher guidance. Very, very important. This one says discernment. Oh, I think I've had this one in the last couple weeks or so. Discernment, prescience, prophecy, and vision. So, yeah, relying on your own inner guidance to help you move forward with a lot of this change and craziness going on the planet. I usually don't. Well, sometimes I do. I thought it was going to be one of the Romance Angels cards, but this is one of the Archangel Power Tarot cards. If the High Priestess comes out again, I swear. I swear I shuffle my cards. Ah, this is too funny. Okay, well, Apparently we need to pay attention. This has never happened, I don't think, in all the readings, thousands of readings I've done for other people, stuff online. So Queen of Ariel, which is Queen of Pentacles again, and the High Priestess again. So I think we're supposed to pay attention to our own inner guidance right now, because this stable world is very unstable, and I think that they're saying it's not going to. I'm putting another High Priestess card over these other two. This is hilarious. I'm going to read what this says because it's shouting at me. Powerful psychic insights, reflection, and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. Which is not something I usually say with the High Priestess card, but it was already coming through with the other two cards. So again, I love when Spirit reiterates what they're telling me telepathically inside my own head, and then people get to see this stuff is real. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna let up for the people out there necessarily anytime soon. So it's kind of like hang on to your hats, because I'll just show you all three of them. Holy moly, like, stay in your own power, trust your own intuition, stay balanced, stay at peace as much as you can. I was literally just out at a place near the ocean, just sitting in my car for a while today, listening to the waves and doing my best to stay in balance, because the ground is definitely shifted under me over here, and I'm not talking about, knock on wood, not talking about earthquakes, but it's, you know, big move to another state, you know, money and finance and career stuff going on, and I've had to just, as much as possible, trust that things are going to work out and stay centered. So yeah, I was going to pull another card, but I'm going to end this here because this is a really long video for any kind of daily. But I'm looking at a new deck called Moonology that a friend gave me for my birthday last week, a couple weeks ago. So I'll go ahead and pull one of these for Instagram. Same name, Twin Flame Blue Ray Tarot, if anyone is interested in an extra card or however many come out to go along with this. And this is more to do with like astrology kind of, or moonology and astrology kind of cards. So anyway, I hope that you all are having a good night, day, whatever it is when you watch this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.